Okay, guys, so one other thing that you could do that could be really neat is we could create a texture, right, that kind of creates a background. We can use one of our textures for that. And I'm just going to show you a real quick kind of idea. I'm going to go into Photoshop and I have this texture that I have um, scanned in. I'm holding the Shift key. I've got my circular marquee right here. I'm just going to draw a circle. And I want it to have a soft edge, so I'm going to go Select, Modify, Feather. And I'm going to choose maybe 24 pixels. I mean, this is a 300 DPI image, so I probably need to choose at least 24 to make it look soft. And I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go Select Inverse because I want to delete everything but the circle, and I'm going to hit Delete. And so it's asking me what I want to fill the background with. This is a JPEG. I just scanned it in. I'm going to select white. I'm going to choose from the content dropdown, and I'm just going to say white and hit OK. And then I'm going to click off. And you'll notice that there is that kind of a nice softness. And then I'm just going to say Image Mode Grayscale. I'm going to discard that color image. I'm just checking to make sure, so it is grayscale. And I might go in with my cropping tool and just crop out some of this extra area that I just don't need, right? Because it just bloats the size of the file. So I've got it. I'm going to save. I'm saving it as a JPEG. It's a grayscale image. Okay. So I'm going to go into Adobe Illustrator, and I'm just going to say File, Place. And here's my image. I'm just going to hit Place. I'm just going to click one time. Okay. And so I should be able to change the opacity. I should be able to go in and say opacity, right, from normal to multiply. So you see it's allowing me to see kind of through it. And I should be able to change the color. Like I could make it like an orange so it kind of feels like the sun. It could be like the sun. And I could basically come in and, place this somewhere, like maybe around the face or someplace interesting on the animal, and I'm going to say Object, Arrange, Send it to the back, right? So it's kind of giving me this really interesting idea of like a sun, right? And the ostrich's head is like captured in the moment in the sun. Now I can make it even more interesting if I click on it, if I copy, Command C, I paste, Command F. I've pasted one image right on top of another, and then I have my black selection arrow, and it's going to hover out on one of the corners until I get the back and forth arrow, and I'm just going to slowly rotate that object. And so what you'll notice is happening is it's allowing me to change the density of the inside of the fill. And I'm just going to kind of scoot these things out of the way so we can see what's happening. And then I can copy and I can paste again, Command F, I'm pasting it inside, and I'm just going to do that again. And I can only do it so many times, and then you start to get this kind of odd art, this kind of spiraling artifact. And I could even kind of just go back and forth, like I'm hitting the down arrow, and that sometimes can help kind of break that effect that's happening. But so this is 3 images stacked one on top of the other right here. But you'll notice that it does kind of create this really interesting kind of, like sun, right, or kind of Serengeti, kind of adds a lot of warmth to the image.